started with a shooting in Mount Joy, Lancaster County around 4:15 this morning and ended with troopers shooting and killing the suspect in northern Dauphin County.
And we have reporters covering both scenes. Let's start at the beginning with News 8's Sarah Metz in Lancaster County. Sarah?
Yeah, we learned that it started this morning in Altoona, Pennsylvania, when Ricky Shannon was served a protection for abuse order. Then police say that was filed by a 19-year-old girl whose family lives in the apartment complex behind me. Hours later, neighbors say that they started waking up to gunshots.
I was in bed and I heard like a popping or a loud banging sound, and I jumped up and then it stopped. And then the next thing I know, there's a whole bunch of cops here and stuff.
Kathy Loeb says she heard the shots go off around 3:30 this morning. Police say they were called to the Sassafras Terrace apartments shortly after. They say this is where Ricky Shannon drove from Altoona to shoot the 19-year-old and her family.
We have some information to suggest that she may have been shot at the initial scene by this subject as well. But there's additional witnesses to be interviewed. Some people did see them leaving. A lot of additional information.
State police say they did find one woman dead inside the complex, and the other two victims had to be taken to the hospital for their wounds. Neighbors say it was hours before they could even leave their homes.
We were in lockdown for a little while. It's scary. I just say be careful. Just keep an eye on your kids and keep your doors locked.
Yeah, the scene has since cleared, so neighbors are now free to come and go as they please. We are still working to find out how those two people are doing in the hospital tonight, and also investigators have still not released the name of the 19-year-old girl involved.
Pack in this. I understand that you read those protection from abuse orders. What did you learn from that?
Well, we actually learned that the suspect, Ricky Shannon, filed a PFA saying that the 19-year-old girl abused him. He accused her of hitting and also choking him while they lived together in Altoona. But the 19-year-old girl also filed her own PFA against Ricky Shannon. That happened on November 5th. In that paperwork, she actually wrote that she was scared if she left Shannon, he would end up hurting her. Now, state police are still investigating the history between the two. In Lancaster County, Sarah Metz, WGAL News 8.
Sarah, thank you. And police say Shannon led them on a chase of more than 40 miles into Dauphin County. And News 8's Tom Lehman picks up our coverage from the police barracks in West Hanover Township with more on what we're learning about that chase. Tom.
Jerry, this chase reached very dangerous speeds, and police say there were luckily no other injuries among drivers who encountered the pursuit before police eventually ended it by disabling Shannon's vehicle and killing him in a shootout. But police are now reviewing a lot of evidence and trying to answer a lot of questions.
Police say the chase ended on Route 147 just before 5 a.m., but it only concluded after a pursuit that topped 95 to 100 miles per hour. Police say Ricky Shannon's truck got into crashes with other drivers, and at one point he was driving the wrong way on Route 322, endangering others on the highway.
I saw headlights just directly in front of me, and I looked over. My daughter was like, "Oh my gosh," and I swerved and got into the left lane, into the right-hand lane, and that vehicle passed me.
After troopers disabled Shannon's vehicle with a pit maneuver, police say Shannon immediately began shooting at them. No troopers were struck, but they returned fire, ultimately killing Shannon. They then discovered that the 19-year-old woman who filed a PFA against Shannon was in the vehicle with him. She also died from gunshot wounds.
We'll indicate that we've preliminarily reviewed the communications, and there was no indication of the presence of another person.
Police say the woman was among the 4 people at the apartment where the shooting happened in Mount Joy, and may have been among the people shot there because the initial 911 call reported 4 people wounded.
Now, police say at this point they are still trying to review a lot of the circumstances involving that shootout. Route 147 has been closed as a result, but police are also trying to investigate exactly why the woman was in the vehicle to begin with. They said they believe she may have been taken against her will, and they're investigating whether or not that is the case. In Dauphin County, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.